Most new growers kill their plants by underwatering. That is the assumption. But the mistake that actually wipes out more first season crops is the opposite one: overwatering. And what makes it so dangerous is that it looks exactly like drought stress right up until it is too late. By the end of this video, you will know how to water your allotment beds correctly, how to spot the signs before damage sets in, and how to build a simple habit that keeps your soil in the right condition all season long. New growers water on a schedule, same time, same amount, every day. It feels responsible. It feels like care. But your soil does not run on a calendar. It runs on weather, temperature, crop type, and what is actually happening underground. A fixed daily routine ignores all of that. When you overwater, the soil stays saturated. Air pockets in the soil collapse. Roots cannot breathe. They sit in wet, oxygen-poor ground, and they start to rot. The plant above soil looks limp, pale, drooping. It looks thirsty. So the new grower waters again. That is the trap. Drowning roots and thirsty roots look almost identical from above. The damage is done long before you can see it clearly. Before you reach for the watering can, check the soil. This takes 10 seconds and it changes everything. Push your finger into the soil to the second knuckle, roughly 5 centimeters down. If it feels damp at that depth, do not water. If it feels dry, water. That is the whole test. Surface soil dries out fast, especially in sun or wind. You cannot judge moisture by looking at the top centimeter. You have to get under it. The roots are not at the surface. The roots are further down, and that is where moisture actually matters. Do this check every morning before you water anything. It takes 30 seconds across a whole bed. It is the single most useful habit you can build in your first season. Here is where it gets more interesting. The way you manage your soil has a direct effect on how much watering you need to do. Undisturbed soil handles water extremes better than soil that has been regularly dug over. In dry conditions, it holds moisture longer and loses less to runoff. In wet conditions, it drains more readily. That is not a gardening philosophy. It is just what the research shows. If you are digging your beds regularly, you need to compensate with more attentive watering in dry spells. The soil loses structure faster and dries out more quickly at root depth. That is not a reason to stop digging if digging works for your plot. It is just a variable you need to account for. Compost mulch helps enormously here. A layer of compost across the surface of your bed slows evaporation, keeps the top layer from baking hard, and stops moisture from escaping as fast in warm weather. 3 to 5 centimeters across the bed surface, applied once or twice a season, makes your watering work harder and last longer. Timing matters almost as much as amount. Water in the morning. The plant has moisture available through the hottest part of the day when it needs it most. Evening watering leaves the surface damp overnight, which creates ideal conditions for slugs and for fungal disease to take hold. Water at the base of the plant. Aim for the soil, not the leaves. Wet foliage in strong sun does not cause the burning you might have heard about, but it does waste water to evaporation, and it can encourage mildew on some crops. Water slowly and deeply, not quickly and lightly. A quick light watering wets the top layer and stops there. Roots follow moisture downward. Shallow watering trains roots to stay near the surface where they are vulnerable to drying out. A slower, heavier soak pushes moisture deeper and encourages roots to go looking for it. That makes for a more drought-resilient plant. For most crops on an allotment bed, a thorough soak 2 or 3 times a week in dry weather is more effective than a brief daily sprinkle. Most root vegetables and leafy crops are reasonably forgiving once established, but a few crops need closer attention. Cucumbers and celery are sensitive to inconsistent moisture. Too wet, and they struggle with root problems. Too dry, and cucumbers turn bitter, celery bolts. The finger test matters more with these crops. Check them daily in warm weather. Tomatoes need consistent moisture most when the fruit is sizing up. Irregular watering at that stage causes blossom end rot and fruit splitting. Not too much, not too dry, just consistent. Check them every day once fruit starts to form. Potatoes want moisture when they are bulking up underground, but they do not want to sit in waterlogged ground. Make sure your bed drains well before you plant them. Check soil moisture at depth before every watering session. Water slowly and deeply at the base of the plant in the morning. A compost mulch helps your soil hold moisture longer and reduces how often you need to water at all. So, over to you. We want to know, what was the first crop you overwatered on your plot, and what did you think was wrong with it before you figured it out? Tell us in the comments below. That is one more method you can actually use. Subscribe to Grow a Lot Studio and I will keep showing you exactly how it is done.